King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Period. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? He capping.
Hey.
He know I stand on business. When no nigga ever like.
Hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandma?
When word got out that King Harris, son of Atlanta rap icon T.I., could be expecting a child, the internet absolutely erupted. Reactions ranged from disbelief to pure hilarity, with memes and jokes spreading like wildfire. This isn't just another celebrity headline. It's the newest chapter in a long-running father-son saga that's been unfolding in public view for years. The story has it all: family tension, viral social media outbursts, street credibility clashes, and now, a baby adding another twist to the drama. What really takes this story to another level is T.I.'s unfiltered reaction. Known for speaking his mind, he didn't sugarcoat a thing. He openly questioned his son's ability to handle fatherhood and hinted that he might have to step in and raise the child himself. That's a heavy statement from any parent, and it lays bare just how fractured their relationship really is. To get why T.I. feels this way, you have to look at King's behavior over the years. He's been out here trying to prove himself, pushing the image of a street-hardened kid, even though he grew up in privilege. We're talking mansions, elite schools, and a lifestyle most people can only dream about. Both his parents set him up with opportunities that would make anyone grateful, but instead, King's been chasing the hood legend persona. He argues publicly with his dad, talks recklessly on camera, and
Became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm going to make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you.
Even got arrested recently, seemingly using drama and chaos as a way to earn street cred. One of the moments that still gets joked about online is when T.I. publicly checked King, reminding him that he grew up in a gated community, and even clowning him for still using a pacifier at 12. That line instantly turned into meme material. King's obsession with proving he's street has become one of hip-hop's biggest family contradictions. Fans constantly compare him to Tarek St. Patrick from Power, the rich kid who tried way too hard to act like a kingpin. King Harris is a real-life Tarek St. Patrick, one fan posted, and the internet ran with it because it summed the situation up perfectly. People just can't wrap their heads around why someone born into money and fame would risk everything for an image that isn't even real. For a long time, this fake tough persona completely overshadowed King's music and any other goals he had. Things hit a breaking point during that viral argument between T.I. and King, where the two nearly threw hands in public. King demanded respect, claiming nobody could press him, and later jumped on Instagram saying, "I'm a grown man now. If I'm a mistake, say that. But stop making the world think you've got with me when you don't." That post exposed the heart of the problem. King feels ignored, unsupported, and constantly criticized by his own father.
Have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Period. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said he know not to. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath
Every
and
day.
throw tantrums to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready?
What was the reason?
Because sucking pacifier over there. He was 12 years old. He was sucking pacifier. He was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
He cried like a baby. Holy
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't gonna tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding
Sugarcoat it. He capping. He capping.
Hey.
You got me in your hood, I stand on business.
I don't think you stand on business.
Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see.
Hey, man,
I wouldn't put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind the mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that till you cried.
No, I got too much to drink. I done drunk too much. Let's go. You get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other shit. Like, just being serious. Just being serious. No, I'm being real. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you.
Ain't no mystery about here.
I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I.
T.I., meanwhile, looks fed up with the chaos and isn't shy about telling King to grow up. Their relationship is so strained that fans openly question whether it can even be repaired. And when you factor in King's arrest a couple years back, it becomes clearer why T.I. thinks his son is still reckless and not ready for real responsibilities. T.I.'s tough love approach clearly hasn't been hitting the way he hopes. The harder he pushes King to grow up, the more King digs his heels in. And now that a baby is involved, everything has been dialed up to another level. Reports say King's baby mama has already been proudly showing her bump online, and the internet wasted no time turning the situation into a comedy show. Comment sections lit up with jokes like, "Why would you get pregnant by King Harris when he couldn't even spell tomorrow last year?" Others joked the baby would come out looking exactly like King, as if that alone was some sort of cosmic punishment. The internet may laugh, but underneath the jokes is a real concern. Hardly anyone believes King is ready for fatherhood. From T.I.'s point of view, you can feel the tension. Kids are expensive, especially now, and King hasn't exactly built a stable career. Sure, he's trying to rap, but he hasn't had a breakout moment, and the money isn't rolling in. It's no surprise T.I. seems worried he'll end up supporting both his son and his grandchild. His recent interview didn't sound like a proud grandfather-to-be. He sounded exhausted, like he already knows what responsibilities are about to fall on him. Fans picked up on that tone instantly. But the real mess runs deeper than diapers and due dates. This isn't just about a baby, it's about pride, respect, and legacy. T.I. built his name on authenticity, hustle, and respect both on the streets and in the industry.
Hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, his going to prison. If you got to keep this up, they're going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's going to turn out. You can.
May I take a selfie with you?
No, go ahead.
Please,
I'm in the middle of something. But go ahead. This is more important. Go ahead. Come on.
Thank you.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. So I done already had that conversation with him, man. King's a good kid, chasing after the wrong. And, you know, I trust in God to deal with it the way that he see fit. You know what I mean? It ain't really shit else. You know, he done got all the whippings. He done got the punishment. He done did it. He done, did everything as a child you could do to him. So now he gonna have to go through it. He gonna have to go through it and get through it. And Ain't nothing me and mama or nobody else gonna be able to say about it, man. But I'ma love him all the way through whatever it is he going through. You know what I mean? And shit, man, he gonna learn his lessons. Life gonna, ain't no, you know what I mean? Life is gonna teach him all the lessons that he need to know. And that's the most that we could do. That's the best we can ask for. You know what I mean? I know who he is at his core. You know what I'm saying? This shit that he trying to, he trying to convince himself of things, as we all do as young men and even young women growing up, try to convince ourselves that we are certain things. And in that journey, we find out exactly who the fuck we really is, you know what I'm saying? And it happens when we least expect it, and our lessons come from where we didn't know they were coming from. And it just ain't shit else to do. Ain't shit else to do, man. Time is gonna be his teacher. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I hope everybody have a peace.
Watching his own son pretend to be something he's not, while making choices that seem more reckless than real, hits a nerve. For King, though, this might be his one chance to prove himself in a new way. Fatherhood could push him to grow up, move smarter, and drop the fake street persona. Or it could pull him deeper into the chaos that's already strained his relationship with his father. What makes the whole situation even crazier is how committed King is to the idea that he's built for the streets, even though his entire life has been silver-plated from the moment he was born. It's normal for celebrity kids to want to carve out their own identity, but King takes it to extremes. He argues in public, goes live on Instagram making threats, and even ended up arrested, all in an attempt to look tough. Instead of coming across as respected, it just highlights how immature he looks, especially compared to other rapper kids who leaned into their privilege without pretending to be gangsters. Fans still remember T.I. roasting him, reminding him he grew up behind gates and held onto a pacifier way longer than he should have. That moment hit hard, and it revealed that even his own father saw through the act. Now the baby situation crashes into all of this. Becoming a parent is life-changing, but King hasn't even proven he can navigate basic adulthood without causing headlines for the wrong reasons. Social media already believes T.I. will end up doing most of the work, emotionally, financially, or both. So when T.I. said in his interview that he didn't think King was ready, it wasn't a shock. It was confirmation. It was him admitting he doesn't trust his son's maturity and warning the world that he expects to carry the load. Once King's baby mama started showing, the internet went wild. Memes, jokes, and reminders of King's worst moments started flying instantly. His spelling fails, his temper tantrums, his embarrassing live streams. To the audience, this is entertainment. But for the Harris family, it's real life with no commercial breaks. The spotlight is relentless. Every move King makes gets magnified. And now, with a baby on the way, the critiques are only going to get louder. You'd think he'd try to prove people wrong, but instead King usually doubles down on the behavior that gets him clowned in the first place. That stubbornness may create viral moments, but it doesn't help when you're preparing to raise a child. And then there's T.I. Not just a father, but a hip-hop mogul with a history, a legacy, and a reputation for being brutally honest. He's seen real consequences, real danger, and real streets. So watching King willingly step into drama he doesn't need, to prove clout no one asked for, has to feel like déjà vu, except this time it's unnecessary. King doesn't need to be in risky situations, but he gravitates toward them anyway. Almost like he thrives on the chaos. But here's the unexpected twist. King actually has a massive opportunity right now. If he treats fatherhood seriously, if he steps up, matures, and starts moving wisely, he could flip the whole narrative. He could create a redemption arc that shuts down critics and maybe even rebuilds his damaged relationship with T.I. But he could just as easily go the other direction. If he keeps chasing clout, keeps acting reckless, and keeps ignoring the signs, this baby could become the final wedge between him and his father. One thing is clear. The cameras aren't going anywhere. The internet isn't going anywhere. Every choice King makes will be judged in real time. Fame magnifies everything, even regular father-son struggles that millions of families go through. But when you're the child of a hip-hop legend, Every mistake becomes a viral moment, and every argument becomes a storyline. King Harris isn't just fighting for respect from his father anymore. He's fighting to convince an entire internet that sees him as nothing more than a spoiled kid playing tough. Whether he knows it or not, this baby could either trap him deeper into that image or give him the push to finally break out of it. For now, all we know is that T.I. isn't excited, the fans are doubtful, and King hasn't shown enough maturity to make anyone confident. But fatherhood changes people, sometimes fast.